everyone, how are you? My name is Rachel Lebenson and I am the proud founder of Seopa.com, Seize Your Passion. And for those of you that don't know, Seopa.com is a new inspirational hub for content and community, all about your passions, whatever you're passionate about. And it's really about inspiring and empowering each other to connect with and learn about and discover and engage in and achieve personal growth and fulfillment in whatever it is we're passionate about. So I'm here every Friday talking about different topics related to Seize Your Passion. Up until now, I've been here at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Starting today and moving forward, I'm going to start doing these live Periscope chats about different topics related to Seize Your Passion at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So here we are. So really what these weekly Friday Periscope chats with me are about is really a way for me to share with you my lessons for the week, my aha moments of the week, my personal growth for the week, all related to seizing your passion, and really just think out loud with you guys. So this week, my lesson learned, my aha moment, what I really focused on implementing and bringing up from my subconscious level to my conscious level is I realized that having no regrets has really always been my #1 driver in life. And, you know, I'm going to get a little, do a little self-analysis here on you, but, you know, I'm guessing that part of, if not the main reason for why, you know, having no regrets has been such a driver for me in my life on a subconscious level, and now I'm consciously aware of it, is because of the fact that, you know, the way I grew up without a father. My father died when I was 1 year old. He died a week after my first birthday. And as an adult, I've come to realize that, sorry, just blocking some unproductive users. And help me, by the way, if you're enjoying this and you want to be a part of this conversation, if you see any inappropriate comments or unproductive comments, please block away. So again, I think part of the reason that having no regrets has been such a major driver for me is because I grew up without a father. My father died when I was 1 year old, so I never got to know him. And obviously that's been my biggest regret in life, is that I never got to know my father. And that's something I have no control over, right? I had no control over that. So I think subconsciously, the person I became and the adult, as I grow as an adult and as a person, I realized that, again, on a subconscious level, and now I'm just bringing it to the forefront of my consciousness, that whatever I do have control over, I don't want to have any regrets at the end of my life, right? And this is not like an original idea or a new notion. You know, I often say that the most brilliant truisms and universal truths are not necessarily original or complicated ideas and notions. They're actually very basic, fundamental notions and thoughts. And Tony Robbins actually calls this the rocking chair test, I believe. You know, so the point is, when you get to the end of your life, when I get to the end of my life, right, when I'm really, really old and wrinkled and I'm looking back, I want to be able to say, I have no regrets. I tried everything. I connected with everything I wanted to. I pursued my passions, whether they be, you know, my hobbies, my pastimes, my downtime, my family, or my careers. I didn't say, oh, I didn't have enough time to do this, or I was scared to do that, or I never got around to doing this. You know, I want to be able to say that I lived a full life, you know, and not having any regrets is not about saying, you know, oh, I regret this decision or that, because you're going to regret certain decisions and you're going to make mistakes. That's what being a human being is all about, right? But the real regret, what I'm talking about, getting to the end of your life and having no regrets, and that's what Seize Your Passion is really about. At the heart of it is not even having tried, not having engaged and connected with and lived a full life with mistakes and with regrets within the decisions, but not regretting your whole life and not regretting not having become the best version of yourself you can be and achieved personal growth and fulfillment. You know, and again, not an original idea. Tony Robbins calls it the rocking chair test. I call it having no regrets. And, you know, that's really why people make the bucket list, right? What's a bucket list? The only time people usually make a bucket list is when they come face to face with their mortality, right? And they realize that their time is about to expire, and they make a list of all the things they've always wanted to do but never got around to doing. So why wait until you're face to face with your mortality and until you have a known expiration on the time we have here? You know, life is not a dress rehearsal. We're here once, and we have one life to live, so why not live it to the fullest? You know, don't wait to make that bucket list. Get to the end of your life and know that you have nothing left to put on the bucket list. There is no bucket list because you've done it all. You've lived a full life. You engaged in everything you loved. You did your best. You had personal growth, personal fulfillment. You achieved everything you wanted to achieve, or at least tried to achieve it. That's what I mean when I say no regrets. And I realized this week that, you know, that is really at the heart of what Seize Your Passion is about. You know, go out there and engage in what you love, connect with what you love, learn about what you love, achieve personal growth and fulfillment, whatever your passion is. And we're all multifaceted. Again, I say this all the time. We all have various passions. So if you're passionate about your family, spend time with your family. Don't, you know, say, oh, I'll do that next week. If you're passionate about, you know, building something and creating something, then go do it. Don't say now's not the right time. If you're passionate about whatever it is, go do it now. Don't get to a point in time where you're going to regret not having even tried or not having even engaged in it. And I realized this week that that mentality, having no regrets, has really been my number one driver my entire life, and on a subconscious level. And this week I just really thought about bringing it to a conscious level and implementing it. So that's my aha moment. Negative people hold you back. Yeah, well, you know, part of seizing your passion and part of having no regrets is, you know, tuning out those voices of people that don't serve you well. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't listen to reason and you shouldn't have other people's opinions and get feedback, because I do believe that we're all here to inspire and empower each other and learn from each other and learn from our experiences and our stories. But, you know, there are certain people that are toxic or don't serve you well and have you can't do it attitude. You got to turn off that noise, because that's all it is noise. And when you do get to that end of the road in your life, you're not going to give a crap about what those people thought. You're gonna say to yourself, I wish I had done that. Like, why did I even listen to those negative people? Like, it's just not, it's so irrelevant at the end of the day to your life and to living a fulfilled and full life and to seizing your passion. So that's what I say to that. I appreciate the comments. That's really it. As always, I encourage you to go out there today and every day and this weekend and connect with something you love, do something you love, engage in it, create something of value related to something you're passionate about, whether it's downtime, spending time with family, or working on a passion project, a cause, or your company, your business, whatever you're passionate about. Go do it. Go do it now, and every day. Don't have regrets. No regrets. That's it. Seize your passion, guys. Thanks. Bye. See you next week.